Hello all, welcome to Frank's Talk Show. Today let's talk about Chinese businessmen's withdrawal from Amazon platform. Now we could see that many Chinese businessmen have already made their decision to leave Amazon platform and they began to shut down their stores and some products have already been taken down from the shelves and we have already witnessed they are leaving. And after this campaign, only several strong and giants will struggle to survive and live. And that is the outcome of the tariff war, and that is unavoidable. As we all know, there is a Sino-American tariff war, and the outbreak has already impacted the global service line. And if some Chinese businessmen want to sell products to America, and its price will be becoming extremely high, even it is unaffordable. But it is noticed that some products to Japan from China still remain the same, and we have already seen the outcome of the price war or the tariff war. There is no denying that the tariff war will lead to other price war, and some products will be priced lower, and if not so, you will fail in surviving the tariff war, and lower price may become the only key to the problems. And now, Chinese government has already launched its another campaign, and it will give punishment and fine to some illegal Chinese sellers. For example, the point one is that fake comments. If you still and continue to give some fake comments to your product, okay, just like I really like it and this product is fantastic and please buy it. We all know that is a false comment, and for such cases you will be fined. And the point two is that you are held to give some wrong or false content to your competitors or rivals items. And maybe you can write, okay, your products are at low quality, please do not buy it. That is very common to China. I have already seen so many comments, positive comments and negative comments online, and such actions will be fined. I really agree with that. And point three is that if the item is stolen, the item or robbery item, you are banned to sell them online. Okay, there will be no way to sell those stolen goods. I really agree on that opinion. And point four is that it will restrict some electric products to sell online. For example, some products are unauthorized to sell, or they did not get any certificate or license, or they are just a fake product or fabricated products. Okay, that is also a good choice. And finally, it will push those stores to make some self-adjustment and make some restructure or reorganization to their product. And if not so, they will be funded off, and it will make our business climate more clear and sound and good. I believe that is also a good choice. The core reason why so many Chinese businessmen have already withdrawn from Amazon, the international e-commerce platform, the core reason is that it has already released the decree of the State Council of the People's Republic of China, number 8010. And the name of the document is Provisions on the Reporting of Tax-Related Information by Internet Platform Enterprises, and this is a prime minister degree, and it is signed and released by Chinese Prime Minister Li Qiang on June the 20th. And there's another paper. It is called Announcement Concerning Matters Pertaining to Tax Information Reporting by Internet Platform Enterprises. This document was released by State Administration of Taxation on June the 26th, and I believe the release of those two important documents are the root reason for their leaving. After that, I believe e-commercial in China will welcome a new era, and the agreeable and enjoyable time for both individuals and enterprises has already been terminated. Before that, they only sell those products, they only earn money, but they do not pay any tax. And from now on, Amazon and other e-commercial platforms will submit sales data and related income data to the government, and the government will know how much items have been sold from your store and how much money you have earned based on your business activity, and your trade will become crystal clear, and those online sellers, they have to pay taxes, and if they want to avoid tax in some disguised way, that could become impossible. And I believe that some small size business will be shut down, and only those high-end giants will survive, and I am afraid that it will definitely raise another price war. So, as we has already entered the new epoch, and the e-commercial platform will quarterly submit sales data to local government, especially some departments about taxes. And before that, the tax-related department will only release a document and demanding some data, and that is not initiatively, because the government sent a document, we follow the document, and now it is quite a different situation because those platforms, they have to make positive reactions, they have to give initiative reports to local government, and if it is only a trade data, it will not withhold and remit some taxes, and I believe that is the point. But it is important for those platforms to make detailed records in their reports. They could report not only sales but also returns. And for those returned goods, and their income will not be recorded or calculated. That is a basic financial knowledge. I'm not so sure whether could they do so, and the point is that the tax-related department will review both data submitted by the enterprises and the platforms, and if those two data are not matched, you will be in trouble because you will become the target, and you will be treated as a key monitored object for tax auditing, and that will be unexpected to some businessmen. There is no denying that it will definitely bring some troubles to those sellers. For example, if your profit margin is relatively low, okay, you will not earn any more money from it, because the most favorable things or matters our government wants to do is the retroactive tax investigation covering several years, and the term is uncertain, and it will demand the company paying overdue taxes and or charging the overdue tax payment. If they cannot get the money, the responsible person will bear some criminal liabilities. That is the best. That is the worst. So it's the worst. The second trouble is that for some individual sellers, and they did not establish any company or enterprise, and it is unnecessary for them to pay the corporate income taxes or value-added taxes. The only tax they have to pay is the individual income tax, and maybe that is their part-time job, or they could only earn small, lower margin, lower profit from it, and probably their agreeable day will be ended, and that is also unexpected. The third trouble is that for some products, they could not offer input invoice. That is the key for the value-added tax. For example, we purchased an item at 9 yuan, or we sell the same item at 10 yuan, and we only pay the value-added tax for 1 yuan, the difference. And if you purchase some items from upstream sellers and who cannot issue invoices, so you have no way to prove your purchase price, and the government will not take care of it. It will only surcharge your value-added tax for 10 yuan, and that is very bad, because the value-added tax or income tax, if it is collected or charged based on full price, and that it would be unfair for those business runners. And the fourth trouble is that if you released some commercials or advertisement, or you provided some face for live streaming e-commercials with some online celebrities, and for some circumstances they could not invoice you, and you just directly give them some compensation or fee, and that is another point to pay attention to, because over 50% of the total price will be calculated as the income, and it will not be regarded costs, and you have to pay tax for it. So I believe I could see less advertisement in the future. And the fifth trouble is that it will seriously impact those click farming, or who makes the fabricated odors or brushing. I think that is good, because when you are buying some items online, you could see some items are ranked at higher position. They have good reputation and good comments, but that is their sales is empty. All of them are false information. They get the higher rank with brushing or fabricated odors. That is false trade. Finally, you really have to pay for it. And the decision really comes now.